Hey guys, what up? So, I've always wanted to do a Q&A, but I was so nervous because I'm kind of like a nobody. So I asked the other day for people to submit questions to me, and you guys did. So thank you. You like me. You really like me. So my very first Q&A of 2019. I don't know why I'm so excited. I didn't drink all that Monster. I promise. I drank it all last night. Yo, it was so hard for me to fall asleep. My heart was like, sorry. Okay. Very first Q&A. Super excited about it. Thank you again for your questions. We'll start off with the very first one. Oh my god, I love this question. I haven't really vetted the questions yet. I wrote them down, but I haven't really thought about my response. So this is all impulsive, non-scripted. I hope that you know that anything that I do it's not really scripted. It's not staged. It's all just authentic me thinking off the top of my head. I try to be as creative and authentic and as real as possible. Okay, sorry, you're gonna see me do this a lot. You're gonna see a lot of behind the scenes stuff that I usually edit out. Okay, who is my favorite comedian? Bill Burr. I am obsessed with Bill Burr right now. I will binge watch Bill Burr stuff when I'm feeling really sad and down and out. When I'm feeling really sad, I'll put on comedy specials or I'll put on some motivational videos. I'll try to get that tunnel vision so I can stay positive. But I love his abrasive, brash sense of humor. I like how he's I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna die soon. I don't give a fuck. You know? And I try to be like that. Sorry, I kind of snorted a little bit. Okay, are you single? You obviously don't watch my fucking content. I get this question all the fucking time. Look at the title of my YouTube series. There's some context to what I'm doing. Look at the title. I'm not gonna answer that. Hey, no, I don't. I don't answer to one-word messages. I don't. I mean, I try to remain polite, but there's so many heys and hellos that you can reply to in a day. Okay. Who is my favorite superhero? I feel I wear it a lot. I have a Batman belly button piercing. I would show it to you, but I'm not wearing any pants right now. I never wear pants when I'm vlogging. Cause why? I'm in my house. I'm chilling. But yeah, Batman. If I had to speak a second, it would be Spider-Man. That's where I got the in the caption in my bio, your neighborhood friendly motivator. That's where I got the title from, and I call him my my favorite Spider-Man. I love it. I love Spider-Man. Okay. Why did you start your YouTube channel? I have a YouTube channel that you may not know that. A lot of people don't know that. I don't post as often on YouTube because it's very time consuming doing long form content, and I find it's quicker to do it on Instagram. But I do have a YouTube channel. It's called The Breakup Diaries, and I started it because I hate telling this story. I hate it because it makes me feel oh, I'm so overdramatic, but I am overdramatic. I got broken up with, and he was my world. He was my everything. We had been dating for 3 years, and in my mind, he was it. We were gonna get married, we were gonna have kids. He was the one. And then he left me, and God, it was so fucking overdramatic. It was like a Tyler Perry fucking movie. I threw out his shit. He took the TV and he took the dog, and I remember when he left, I was everything just sunk, and I was fuck, he's really gone. He's really gone. So, they say that you should either talk to someone or you should write it down. And I didn't want to talk to anyone about it because he was all over my Facebook feed. I had told everyone that this is the guy I'm going to marry. I had told all my friends. I had defended his bad behavior to everyone. And now they were going to be ha, we told you so. So I was so fucking embarrassed. And then I didn't want to write it down because I've never liked writing. Writing was my least favorite class in school. I loved history. I loved history for the educational part, not for the dates. And I loved math. I love math. Even though I'm really bad with money, I love math. And then I loved my drama class, and I loved my chorus class because I got to be creative. And oh yeah, I can sing. I don't know why I don't do singing videos. I should, but not yet. I'm way too nervous to do that yet. Give me a little bit to warm up. But yeah, I didn't feel like writing it, so I picked up my phone and I was just like, I just talked to myself. My intent was not to start a YouTube channel, and I think people don't get that. My intent was never to do this. You know, I was just trying to heal myself. I was just trying to do my own therapy session. You know, I am not wealthy. I am below the poverty line. So I can't afford a therapist. You know, I don't have health insurance. So that was kind of my therapy session, listening to the motivational videos, checking in with myself every morning. And then it's so funny. I uploaded the videos to YouTube because I had run out of space on my phone. And so yeah. And then I accidentally published it. And I was like, oh. And then people liked it. And I was like, oh, I might as well just like keep on going with this. So yeah. Now I create content and I love it. I love it. Okay. What's my favorite thing to do? I love indoor rock climbing and I also love to eat. I love eating. Eating is my favorite pastime. You can ask anyone I've ever dated. And be like, what do you want to eat? What do you want to eat? Let's go out to eat. I love going out to eat too. That's probably where all my money goes. I love going out to eat. Yeah, that's my favorite thing to do. Eating and indoor rock climbing. What's my dream job? Ooh. I'm still trying to define that. I'm trying to work my way backwards. I've always wanted to own a production company. And whenever I say that, people are like, production company? And I'm like, it's just like what you hear. I want to own a company that has multiple branches. That where I produce theater, I produce film, where I want to have like a housing complex for artists and for entrepreneurs that's totally free. That's totally kind of like a nonprofit kind of thing. I want to create art that helps heal people, and I want to be a boss. I want to be my own CEO. I want a job where I can fire myself, not anyone else can fire me. So yeah, that's it. I want to own my own production company. How, or the branches, I'm still trying to figure that. I'm still trying to work that out. But yeah, being my own boss is my dream job, long term. What's the first place that you would go on vacation? I've been getting asked that a lot, especially since I've been very vocal that I haven't really left Florida before. I live in Florida. I've been thinking about that a lot lately. And the reasons are so silly. I either want to go to Australia, Ireland, or Canada. Canada because I want to see snow. Ireland because I've always wanted to go to an Irish pub. And I know it's probably such a fucking stereotype. They probably don't do this. But I just want to go to a pub and get a beer and just fucking sing Irish songs. They probably don't do that there though. Probably just offended someone just now. I apologize. And then I want to go to Australia slash New Zealand because I want to see the places where they filmed Lord of the Rings. I'm a hardcore fangirl. I don't think people get that. Like, I'll post stuff on my Instagram story every now and then of like fandom stuff, and like it really doesn't resonate with a lot of people. But yeah, I'm like a hardcore fangirl. What's my most favorite video that I've recorded? I did a drunk history video where I got drunk and I talked about famous couples and their breakups. And I loved it because I was able to just like let loose and just be myself. You know, like alcohol does that. Like you lose your inhibitions. You know, like right now I'm like, I feel, I probably seem lax and chill, but like I'm extremely nervous right now. Like my heart is pumping. And yeah, in that video, I was just able to just, like, be silly and just be crazy. And, like, I got to talk about history and shit like that, which, like, I don't know if I talked about this before, but I'm fucking bomb as fuck at trivia. I'm so fucking good at trivia. Like, that's my fucking thing. You know? So I got to share my trivia knowledge about history while enjoying a glass of wine. I would say my second favorite video that I've ever recorded would be, I kind of did like this music video to my morning routine, and no. My favorite music video that I've done is I documented what my depression felt like. So like I'd be all up and there was color, and then when I was down there was gray, and I was very proud of that. I was feeling really down that day, so I was like, how can I show people how I feel? And I think I did that really well. And those are both of my on my Instagram if you want to scroll. I don't mind if people scroll through like all my shit. Like I want you to. Like that's the point of that, you know? I don't know why people like shame that, like, oh, they looked at my post from 7 years ago. Like, well, Instagram's not 7 years old, but like they looked at my post from like 3 years ago, but it's like you posted it. Like, why would you not want someone to look at it? You know, like people are weird. People are weird. People are strange. Okay, cool. Last question. This was so fun. If I missed your question, I'm going to do this again. I want to do this like at least once a month. Maybe once every other month. But yeah, cool. If I miss your question, I'll get it on the next go round. So keep submitting them to me. I will keep track of them. Last question. How do you remain positive? That's so interesting because I really don't feel positive a lot of the times. I just feel like myself. I was raised to be kind to everyone, to be kind to the garbage man, to the mailman, to the stranger, to smile at everyone, you know? And I'm also a huge believer that we are all connected, that how I treat you is going to affect how you treat someone else. So I want to be kind to you. I want to be generous to you so you can pass that on to someone else. I want to make my positivity contagious to other people. And I don't think that I'm faking it. I also don't have a lot of things. I don't have much. So it's very easy for me to be grateful for the little things. Also, I think being sad is normal. And I think we don't realize that. We try to diagnose ourselves. Being sad is normal. You know, my voice got really high just now. Being sad is normal. There are polar opposites. There's hot and there's cold. Like you're allowed to be upset if I don't know, like if you lost someone, if you lost something that was valuable to you, you're allowed to be upset. You're allowed to be down. You know, and like we don't allow ourselves that time to heal. You know, so when I'm feeling sad, I allow myself to feel sad. I don't try to force myself into a good mood. You know, like I allowed that wave to pass. And I also think that we're not meant to be working all the time. We are so overworked. We're underpaid. We're looking forward to 1 week a year where we can go on vacation. And it's like, that shouldn't be life. We shouldn't be in a fucking box where like our view is of a brick fucking wall. And I'm a huge believer in that. And I also think that we fear judgment and embarrassment way too much. I think like one of the biggest thing, like out of any books that you read, one thing that you always see in books is that stop caring what other people think about you. And I just stopped giving a fuck. Like sometimes I do every now and then, like negative comments still get to me. Like I had a negative comment last night and I blocked them because I was like, who the fuck are you? Why should I care about your opinion of me? My opinion of me matters more than anything else, you know? So yeah, and I think that if we really sat with our sadness, if we really sat with our loneliness, we can always find the root of the problem. I'm feeling really down right now. Why? Because something needs to change. What needs to change? And I think that we need to identify that, you know? And I always it always hurts my heart when I hear people say, oh, I've always been sad. My mom looked at me when I was a baby and she said that I knew that this was going to be a sad child. And I'm like, that's not true. That's not true. Your mom probably told you that when you were 5 years old, and then now that's your narrative. But we need to switch that, and it takes time. It takes time. When I first started this journey, it was like a month, and then I was like, I still feel fucking sad. I still feel fucking depressed, you know? Like, why am I still sad? I'm like, no, like this is an everyday thing. This is an everyday thing of waking up with an intentional effort, being like, I'm going to create a great day. Why? Because it's a privilege to be alive right now. It's a blessing to have breath right now. And yeah. So how do I remain positive? Because I allow myself to be happy right now. I don't need an excuse to feel good. I don't need anyone's permission to feel good. I give myself that permission. And also, like, I just love to see fucking people smile. I love to see people smile. I love to make people laugh. I like to evoke any kind of emotion out of people. So that's me. That's it. Thank you for the Q&A, guys. This was freaking awesome. Did I miss anything? Nah. Thank you so much. This was so cool. You guys are the best. Honestly, like, you guys are like the coolest people. I saw someone make a tweet the other day. They're like, would you meet the people who you follow online? And everyone was like, no. And I'm like, why not? Like, you follow each other, but you wouldn't meet each other in real life? Like, I want to bring joy back in people's lives. I want to make dating honest again. And I want to make people social again. We are social creatures. We are tribal people, you know? And I want to bring that back. And I want to talk more about social anxiety later on in my content, because I'm kind of like an introverted extrovert, where like I like my alone time, but when I'm around people, I want to be around people. I want to be around everyone, you know? So, okay, cool. Be positive, be kind. Thank you for this Q&A. I got to go to work. I'm so scared to look at the time because I'm probably late. Bye, smile, be nice to someone. Thank you so much again. This was so fun. Thank you. You're dope. You're wonderful. You're great.